So every day right around this time, we have been doing the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Now the Mr. P Dumb Criminal of the Day. And we welcome in Mike Pruitt, who is the P in Mr. P. Good morning.
Good morning, Touhyville.
Welcome into Touhyville. This is your first time here. In the studio on the air, not your first time to the station, not your first time being around, but we have used your Locksmith and Security ourselves here at the radio station and at home. We have a whole setup with a camera upstairs so we can see folks come in. We have a little buzzer thing to let people in, and had the locks changed here by Precision Security, Mr. P. So welcome.
Thank you. I know who the mayor is, and it's not you.
And so now, you've been Precision Security for how long?
Ever since I bought the business, actually, it became a division almost right away.
Okay.
Brought my locksmith business when I bought Precision Glass. It was a nice, just kind of a nice addition because we were already doing commercial doors and locks, and I'd already been running calls. So we're better than 10 years at this point.
Okay. So and then now, you've always had Precision Glass and Precision Security. Precision Security, of course, part of the Precision Glass empire. And now you've decided to go Mr. P with an all new logo, Mr. P Locksmith and Security. So tell us why, what the plan is, and why now.
Well, the funniest part about this is I tried to answer the phone, Precision Security, and it just didn't roll for me for 10 years. And I'm like, okay, we got to do something different. But aside from that, funny part is that we wanted to give it its own identity. We are going to be going mobile, hopefully this year as well. So we needed a better logo for the truck. I just knew that was going to be a piece that is always going to stay with me, no matter what happens in the future. So Mr. P wound up being my nickname in high school because there was too many mics. So
okay.
There was that, and I'm understanding that I am perfect and a few other things.
Palatable.
Let's that one scared me.
Steve's so used to going to Ida's with you guys that it had to be food related.
I got you. That I'll let you have that. That's it.
Right. Listen, you are patient. You are peaceable. You are
passionate.
You are Pacific. Like you specifically work on your lock.
No, that's all the English teachers are like cringing.
That sounds like Illinois education to
me. He's perky. Mike's perky.
Okay.
So lots of things, Mr. P.
Passionate, persistent.
I told you, Cheryl got me pages and pages of P's.
I love it.
So we'll be having a lot of fun with it as the sponsor of the Dumb Criminal of the Day every day.
Yes.
So obviously, being a locksmith, something that you've been doing for a long time. What brought you to this? What brought you to the idea of, like you were just saying off the air, you've almost always been self-employed. What took you in that direction?
I guess I've always served people. When I grew up in a pastor's home, most people know that, and that it was ingrained to me. I meant, we're going to help people, and so all of my businesses over the year, this now being my fourth, I believe, have always centered right around that. So we just want to be out there and helping people. And the story I tell a lot of times is I always look at the memo on the check. I want to see if there's a thank you. The amount on the check, whatever. I want the thank you, or the little note from the little old lady that says, thank you, I've got a pecan pie waiting.
Oh,
yeah. I'm like, those are the rewards. And it's in every area of my life now, giving back every way I can, leaving the world better than I got here. Most know that I'm very involved with Rotary and that kind of thing. So plug for Rotary. I don't know if I have to pay for that too, but I will. Shamelessly.
No, but you're very high up in Rotary and continue to go higher up in Rotary.
And it pays usually a good meal. Because we are all volunteers, and so it is my excitement to do. Serve the world, serve our community. Everybody knows about pork burgers. And you know, I pull the pork burger trailer around, or have. We've got a lot of help now with Scott Barton, our current president, but I pull that thing around and I usually have people follow me. It's like the Pied Piper, or calling me, where are you going?
Where are you headed? We need lunch. Yes.
I know Ace is always excited because we buy double burgers for us, double pork burgers, and then Ace's burger.
I always got the count mixed up. I was like, who's this extra one?
Right.
Ace gets
he gets the one without the bun.
Yep. So
that's very funny. Yeah. So with Rotary, you've done that for a long time.
Yeah, we're just, excited to continue to grow there. Our club is exciting. So the shameless plug is, come join us. We have a good time.
So Mike, tell us a time where you serviced, someone that was locked out or something like that, and it kind of made you understand that you were in the right place.
I think my one that speaks loud, and there are many of these over the years, but just a couple of weeks ago, I had a gal call me about 6:45 in the morning, which we are 24/7. And she called and she said, "Hey, lock my keys in my car. It's not a big deal. Whenever you can get there, that'll be fine. My husband's there. I'm already at work." And so I said, "Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can." And I get there and I show up. And when I'm pulling in the driveway, the garage door is open. I can see the back of the car she described to me, and it's running.
Oh, no.
And it has been running for hours.
Oh, my goodness.
And so anyway, I pull up and I open up the car and get in it. And her husband comes out and he's very gracious. And he gets in the car, and this cracked me up. He grabs her purse. He said, "There's her coffee cup. There is all of this." So the story goes that she was fighting with a cat. The cat locked the door. The door got shut. She still had to go to work.
Oh, no.
The best piece to this whole thing was the husband started rifling through her purse. And as he's going, "Oh, there's my cash." So, he said, but he was very grateful. I called her, told her, we were in and all that kind of thing. I didn't tell her, and I hope I haven't ratted him out. I'll lose my man card. But she was very grateful, even though we didn't have to rush out there or do anything like that. And I've had times where the customer would reach out and hug me and say, "Thank you." They're in the middle of Walmart parking lot. That's what it's about for me. Trying to make it a little easier for somebody else. And of course, we do doors as well. And we're excited about hopefully doing some locksmith tips on our new Facebook branded page. We're going to do some of that because, people will call me and say, "Well, I tried this and I tried this and I Googled that and I Googled this, but there are some tricks." And I'm going to share those. I think that there's nothing wrong with that at all, because if you need to call me, I get it. I'll be right there.
Now, when they call you, if it's, I know it's 24/7, you're not awake 24/7, but that doesn't mean that they should,
just bail. No.
Correct. So they call your number.
It comes directly to me.
Okay.
It'll go straight to voicemail. They're welcome. At that point, I will respond back to them, probably from a different number, and then identify myself. And then at that point, we are in direct communication from that minute on. They're able to,
so leave a message, leave your phone number.
Leave your phone number. No matter which line you call, you could call Precision Glass number. You can call the 866-7171 number. Both of those come directly to me immediately. So that's the process. I still do get scam calls in the middle of the night, so I may or may not answer just because whoever scam likely is, he needs to stop calling me.
We're talking.
It's very important that they're going to offer you a $1 million loan
to
be paid back in 3 days.
We're talking with Mike Pruitt from Mr. P Locksmith and Security, which you mentioned your new Facebook page. So go and like him on Facebook. Go like Mr. P Locksmith and Security on Facebook, and get yourself there, because you're going to be giving tips, all kinds of videos. This video is going to go up on there. Yes. We're going to be trying to put the dumb criminal up there regularly. You talk about going to let people out of their cars and they lock their keys in and stuff like that. I would imagine technology's changed quite a bit in that respect. But one of the things that we talk about every day is the idea of the new pass-through technology. So a lot of people, they're always worried about the idea of scratching up the paint and the windows and stuff like that. Explain that a little bit.
Well, Slim Jims don't work anymore. You can do about $2,000 worth of damage just sticking a wire or Slim Jim down the inside of your car. There's all kinds of wires in there. So we bailed on that day one. Didn't want to pay for those. So we do a pass-through technology where I have literally reached in and grabbed the keys off the console. So we're able to do that with the tools that we have. So So it's much better to do it that way. And hopefully, futuristically, we're looking to get more into the automotive ignition world, where we can do computerized keys and those kind of things. So that has begun to be a very often phone call that we aren't totally prepared for yet, but hopefully within the year, we'll be able to do that as well. Again, we want to be 100% mobile. And so we're coming is when you call and be able to come to you, because everybody knows, especially with automobiles, tow bills are expensive, and dealerships can be expensive, and those kind of things. So we want to provide another alternative where people can get quicker service.
Okay. You got any other stories you want to share about lockouts or anything of that nature?
So I'm going to change the names of the people
of the innocent
to keep me out of trouble.
Yes.
But I did show up to a call where another professional, not a locksmith, was there trying to get a door open. And it was funny. I said, I can open that for you if you want. And he goes, oh no, I'll get it. And he worked for about 5-10 minutes, couldn't get the door open. And I said, and he finally looked at me, he says, why don't you give it a whirl? So I went back to the truck, grabbed my little tool, went to the door, had it open in about 15 seconds. To be fair, I'd already done that house one time before.
Okay.
So, and I say this, every door lock, every set of hardware has a personality, and I will leave it at that. So, but it, that was kind of funny too. And I've gotten a few phone calls about that said. So that's a lot of fun too.
Well, you were talking about the idea of putting tips and things on your Facebook and things like that, so people can find some tips of their own. That said, there is a reason to call a professional in every aspect. When you're doing things, there's reasons why you know what you're doing, and it's a much better route to go. By the way, that number 219-866-7171 for Mr. P Locksmith and Security. We always say put that number in your phone, because you don't know when you're going to need it, and you don't want to be fumbling around trying to find it when it's 3 below 0 and you locked your keys in your car in the Walmart parking lot or what have you. So so you want to make sure that you can reach that. It's 219-866-7171. Of course, Precision Security, now Mr. P Locksmith and Security. And that said, just so for folks that are wondering, that doesn't mean that Precision Glass is going away.
No, it has not. It is as vibrant and as ever. And I appreciate this community. They have fed my family through cancer when I was going through that. And it's just another opportunity for me to give back. I do want to mention one other professional. I know we're about out of time here.
No, you're fine.
But one other professional is our local hometown radio station is phenomenal. I know he's got lots of stations. I appreciate Steve and Mayor Cheryl for of Touhyville. I'm going to tell you, when we started advertising Dumb Criminal, our business quadrupled within weeks. It was unbelievable, the impact of that. So I'm going to say, and without a doubt, the radio works, and I appreciate these guys. And so I'm not getting paid for this commercial. Well, I kind of am in an indirect way. but
I got lunch.
Right. I was going to say tacos.
So, but I do want to say that, and that was a big reason why I wanted to come today, to be honest, because man, it It is a cool thing. Radio is not dead. I promise you it is not. I unfortunately said that for a lot of years, and I regrettably now because I see that doing so well. So thank you, Steve.
Thank you for saying that. That's really nice, and we appreciate it. It's like you say, you want to help people. It's really why I went from just being somebody who just wants to make people laugh on the radio to wanting to help small businesses. Now being a small business owner of my own, it's so important, and I see it every day talking with people like you and other business owners about how hard it is to get by and different things that happen. And, no matter what's going on globally financially, the more that we can all help each other in our small areas, the bigger we're going to grow and the more we're going to be able to survive. So, and we have to be on the lookout for dumb criminals all the time. So.
What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
And it is time now for the Mr. P Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. This one brought to us from Tennessee. Okay. Rodriguez Wilborn was caught after allegedly breaking into a home last week. Didn't want to steal any of their valuables. He stole their toilet. Now, last week we had a woman steal a sink. Now we've got someone stealing a toilet. Can I just say?
And is this a private home? Like, what do you?
If you want ours, you can have it.
Right,
you can have it. I mean, we'll get another one if you need one that bad.
Yeah.
Not sure what his plan was. He reportedly got the box out of the house and was preparing to leave the property when he realized he'd been caught. It's unclear if he heard someone, an alarm, saw a camera. He started dragging the toilet back towards the house and then ran off, jumped a fence while fleeing. Police caught up with him a little while later. He was caught and charged with aggravated burglary.
Now, is that a defense? But I put it back.
He said, I have to make boom boom. Make sure you go and like Mr. P Locksmith and Security on Facebook. Brand new Facebook page there, and you can go like it and follow it for all kinds of tips, including this video will be up there, and we're going to get our other videos up there because I'm telling you, Mr. P is at a pace that you cannot keep up with. He will deliver the package of your locks to your house, and there's no need for painkillers after Mr. P is at your house because he will relieve your pain. So, Mike, we appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. And
we're going to share his page too to our page.
on our Facebook page. We'll do that right after this, and then of course I look forward to lunch later on. So so thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. So
it's a pleasure.
Mr. P Locksmith and Security. Of course, the P is for precision and for Mr. Pruitt. So thank you, Mike.